What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of The Division. My name is Splattercat. Pretty stoked to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. Didn't feel like doing anything complicated today. Just figured I would sit down and play some video games. That's all there was to it. Looks like they added ammo boxes over here. I don't know if these were in the beta, but I recall being hard up for ammo right here a couple times and then just like having to kill stuff with my pistol because I ran out of bullets, even though they're everywhere, because I'm just haphazard like that. I like running around causing problems. So in the previous episode, we got some loot after we had killed off Mitch or whatever the hell his name was. I don't know. Looks like we got a couple of new guns in here. We got a PX4 Storm Type F. It looks like it rocks a decent range. I don't know if that's supposed to be a SIG or what that's supposed to be. We got an M9. That's a pretty fanciful weapon right there. And then we got the 1911, which looks like it hits a little bit harder. I think I'm going to go for the 15. I mean, this one right here, yeah, it hits harder, but this one has twice as many bullets, and it looks like the range is a little bit better, too. I'll probably just go with the M9 for right now. It's a well-vetted pistol, and seems like it'll get us taken care of. I'm going to jump down off the roof, and I don't know if it'd be worth passing around this area looking for treasure or anything like that. I don't really care that much. We should probably mod our weapons, though. I mean, we've got a bunch of stuff right here that I think could definitely be a lot better. I've been having trouble with the recoil on this gun. It's really been giving me a little bit of pain. So I'm going to go with the angle grip for stability right there. That's just going to add it on. How would that even help right there? That doesn't seem like it'd be long enough to get a grip on it. I've never seen that before. Most of the grips I've seen start out like that. It's kind of an interesting grip. Cool. Whatever, I learned a new thing today. Can't stop me now. I learn new things. And when I'm learning new things... Ooh, you can get new paint jobs too? Wait, hold on. I saw paint jobs. Aw, man, I can get skins? Dude. Changing my life right now. A C79 scope. Yeah, that would actually be pretty good, since most of the time I'm just hip firing anyways, or I'm just doing like third-person fire. Being able to go down scope, I think, it's a pretty significant delay right there. And it looks like it doesn't suppress the burst fire. I was hoping I might be able to swap it into semi-automatic before we were able to go into there, just so I can pop off single rounds if I need to. That's fine, though. Not a big deal. Let's keep on trucking. Moving down some stairs, totally unawares if the helicopter made it. So we got attributes, apparently. We've got firearms, stamina, electronics. They increase weapon damage, health, and skill power, respectively. Primary attributes come from equipped gear. Find gear with the right attribute to increase your weapon damage, health, or skill power. Alright, I'll probably focus on firearms, since that seems like the kind of thing that everybody's going to use anyway. Specialize in one, go hybrid, or go for an all-around balanced build. It's up to you to define your own playstyle. Yeah. I mean, there's only 3 stats, so I figure it's probably limited in the amount that we can actually make shit happen. I like that rope. It's colors that I agree with. Green and black. I like those colors together. See, this guy didn't tie off his belay, and so he just, like, fell down to the bottom. He's trying to do it. He's trying to be one of those guys that sees a big rock, and he's like, I'm going to boulder it, and then he falls over and looks like this, and everybody's up on Facebook like, why? Why did you leave us so early? Well, because he disregarded basic rock climbing protections and also things that you're supposed to do. I mean, I'm trying to be a dick right now, but, I don't know, be safe about stuff. But I need adrenaline, bruh. I can't climb with belays and clothing and shirts. I have to do it naked like the monkeys used to. Otherwise, it's just not as fun. Granted, climbing naked seems like it would be pretty legit as long as, like, there weren't too many protrusions. I don't need luck, man. I'm a one-man killing machine. You have no idea. I just slaughtered my way through an entire complex. The complex of slaughter. The complexity of that slaughter is not to be understated. Nobody's attacking this place anymore. I wonder if this is like an instance that's... Let's see, medical wing. We already did Madison Field. So can I do all of them at once, or do I have to like systematically do one? I'm controlling my character, but that walk right there, that's all the game. That's not me. So we've got a gear vendor. We've got a mods vendor. We've got a activities planner. Okay. We might do some open world stuff today. I'll probably focus on getting this place up and running, though, because once you get it up and running, you have a much better chance of survival later on, because you'll have unlocked some basic abilities that are really, really nice for a starting character.
Well, so you're a division agent, huh? Great. Now, don't dwell on all the death and carnage around you, or the fact that so many have tried to do what you're about to attempt and failed and died what surely must have been a horrible death. Sure. They have more support than you do now, but so what? Fate's random and heartless. Nothing you can do about that. Stay positive. I'm just, real glad it's gonna be you out there in the field and not me. But I'll let you know what we got. Okay?
She likes to play it safe. That's understandable.
Well, look who it is. Thanks for getting me out of the garden. I've been in some hostile work environments before, but Jesus. Of course, it's not like this place is gonna win any prizes either. Antique equipment, 0 staff, patients lining up out the door. This isn't gonna cut it.
We're doing the best we can, Dr. Candle. Any suggestions you might have, I'm happy to listen.
I know. Beggars, choosers, all that crap. What matters is beating this thing, but I can't do that without knowing more about it.
Here's a good place to start. Sarah is pretty sure Dr. Gordon Amherst had something to do with the outbreak.
God. That asshole. Saw him present a paper at Columbia once. He nearly started a riot. He's part of this. I need to talk to him. Anything of his you can find. Notebooks, laptops, close personal friends, I need that too. And we need to talk about live samples and antibodies. You're gonna be busy.
And you'll be?
Fixing this. Saving lives. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll get started.
I gotta ask Lau where she got that stylish fisherman sweater. I've always wanted one. I don't know if I could rock it with the turtleneck though. So we can build a upgrade for our medical wing. So let's have a look here. I think that's probably a fairly generous and intelligent thing to do. We got supplies. So each wing has 10 upgrades. It needs supplies for each upgrade you want to build. They can be gathered by doing medical missions and medical encounters. When you build them, they make the place look a little bit nicer, and then we unlock skills. So that'll be pretty sweet, especially since you can get a reusable hypo. Like you can get a reusable healing hypo that you can use on yourself over and over and over again. It heals other people better than it heals you, but it's better than nothing when you're in one of those situations like we just were where we didn't have medical supplies, or I walked right past them. Okay, so we get perks as well. Oh, that'll be really cool. So that'll be nice too. So let's go ahead and build some upgrades.
Looks perfect. I can't thank you enough. But I will bring you something from my wine rack.
Cool, I like wine. I'm not hugely picky when it comes to wine. I'll drink just about anything as long as it's not like $2 Chuck. And I can deal with the $2 Chuck if I have to. Let's see here. We get talents. Combat medic. Use a med kit near allies to heal your group members. And then there's a perk where we get another med kit. We can go with counseling, which increases our credit gain. It gives us critical save. Use a med kit during low health to increase damage resistance. We can apply bleeds to targets better. Or we can go with the pharmacy, which is battle buddy. Revive a down agent to reduce incoming damage by 50% for both players. Suppress a hostile to increase movement speed. Okay. And then we can get rigor. Oh, really? That gives us free cloth. Interesting. We can also do a decontamination unit, which will make our dark zone inventory larger, which is pretty important as well. Huh. I'll probably go with pediatric care for the med kit for right now, though. And so there it is. Pediatric care up and running. This place should be looking a little bit nicer. Yeah, it goes through and it like messes with stuff. So for example, the first one we did right there kind of upgrades this table.
Finally, a clinic. Gotta start somewhere. We've got enough staff to start tending to the public, but we've got our work cut out for us. Excellent. Now we can provide proper care for all these kids and babies. Not to mention the pregnant women.
Oh, looks like the coated armor looks identical. So there's not really much to mess around with there. Hold on, kitty. I need my hand back. Sorry, I was petting the cat. The cat was being adorable, and like, you know, now he's grabbing the microphone because he knows. Hey, stop that, buddy. Stop that right now. I will put you on the flow, kitty. All right, so we've got all kinds of. We're level 5. I think I needed to look at my skills list or something like that. We got a new skill slot available. First aid is really fantastic. I like running it, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. That's going to be my Q key. It's important to note that. I wonder if that marks loot right there to make my life easier. I don't know. Either way, it's important to note you can double tap the key. So if you push the key, he'll pull out a gun that shoots the healing at somebody else. If you double tap the key, he'll just drop it at his own feet and heal himself, in case you were wondering. So the pharmacy's offline. Things are a little bit rough over here. Things are a little bit rough. We haven't found any survival guides yet. It looks like that actually gets added to some kind of cumulative tab that makes our life easier, maybe teaches us about stuff. Can we select missions yet? Let's take a look at our missions here. So we've got a medical mission off on...
One was a success. Repeat, phase 1 success. Flow steady, tank held solid.
Roger that, good to hear. You boys got Hudson Yard's clean count numbers for phase 2?
263 confirmed infected, 47 possible, currently asymptomatic.
Copy, 263 infected, 47 possible. We got enough to cover the whole deal?
Gotcha. Of course, we're gonna take out the whole train yard in the process.
Well, we do what we have to do. How many healthy enough to run, you think?
I'd guess 10% of the total shanty population. Call it 40 runners, give or take. Light up the yard and the rats will run for cover.
Copy that. Double up the blockade and lock down.
We confirmed phase 1 was a success.
Okay, so it's this one right here. Let's go ahead and set that one up. I don't know if I want to work on the tech wing right now or whatever else. You can get a turret if you do the tech wing, and the turret can be pretty useful. How's my inventory space looking? Like, do I need to get rid of anything right now? We got what looks like a new... Oh, yeah, we got better stats on this side. 16, we got 24 right there. That's a pretty good utility pack. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna, I think, break down a lot of this stuff just to kind of see what we get out. It looks like you get fabrics and all kinds of other things. So give me a minute. I'm gonna break down all the gear we're not using, then I'll come back. We are back in the game, so let's take a look around here. I wanted to see what the weapons vendors had. Looks like nothing on this side, although they do have a SCAR, and as I recall, the SCAR is semi-auto in this game or something like that. Turns out pretty well. Ooh, a Magnum, and then also I'm a sucker for an LMG. I might be an LMG character, I don't know. Bring out that big chopper and just chop, 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 and like reduce the entire neighborhood to rubble if I have to. We don't have motorcycle pads right now, so I'm thinking I'm gonna buy those. I'm sure I'll pick up some anyways, but it's a little bit better than what we got going on. And if this is like any other MMO, eventually the currency will be worthless anyways, and it won't matter. What do I do? Like, what I really want to know. Yeah, there we go. There's the crafting station. Let's have a look at this because this is one of the first times I've ever seen this. This is a new feature since the beta, so it looks like we have maybe leveled blueprints, and then we go in. Okay, and then it's just random, I wonder if it just comes out like randomly with the way that we want it to go. What's a 416, a P416? Is that like an AR variant, like an AR-15 variant? I don't know. I don't know a lot of stuff about guns, everybody, so unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you. I am stoked about messing around with some of this stuff over here. So for the suppressor, oh, we got a reduced threat. Or no, it reduces, okay, gotcha, gotcha. So if I wanted to make that, what would I need? Interesting, okay. I don't want to spend too much time like looking around at like random stuff and not doing anything in this episode. I could have made a better knee pad probably. Yeah, it looks like I could have done that. That would have been kind of cool. Needs 5 tools, so the requirement's down there. Alright, well I just spent a bunch of money on something that's probably a waste anyways when I could have crafted it, but that's fine. We've already equipped those, so they're on our knees right now. Hooray, they match the rest of our outfit, because everybody knows you can't properly be a hero without the fashionable accessories that go along with. Nobody will take you seriously. You'll be like, please take me seriously. And they'll be like, nah, that Gucci sweater's from last year, son. I can't get down with that.
Jesus H. Christ. I want to give a big fuck you to whoever sent me this place. It's knee-deep in dead bodies, which means it's drawing cleaners like flies. If I can keep myself from getting fried, I think I can get the power flowing. But that's a big if.
Let's head that way.
Our top priorities is securing power. Our best bet for a secure source is the line running through the unfinished Passway project. A small crew under a former combat engineer named Paul Rhodes went in to do the job. They haven't come out, and his comms are offline. Get us that power and recover Rhodes. In that order. One's important, the other's vital.
Paul Rhodes it is then. Let's head on out here and see if we can help. I'd rather get all the wings up and running. I know that people are going to be like, well, why don't you stick with the other thing you were going to do? I want to get all the wings up and running. We'll try to hit events and stuff like that are around here. So, like, if we see something going down, like that encounter right there, like something that's just, like, right next to where we're at. Most of them are just, like, little shootouts and things of that nature. They aren't incredibly important. I think we should be able to rope ourselves a little bit more gear, too. I do want to show off that aspect of the gameplay because I feel like it's likely that a lot of players will be skipping some of the real random stuff.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do anything. Why are you guys so terrified of the military? What have they been doing to you guys out here? Like, I'm one of the good guys, man. I'm on your team. I know I shot that one guy in the ass, and you probably heard about that, but that was just a test. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was just doing it to see, like, if I could physically shoot someone in the ass. I don't think they're shooters I'm sorry, I don't think they're looters anymore if they're shooting. I think that makes them shooters. Like, you changed up kind of the consonants at the beginning. JTF officer, how can I help you? I'm gonna treat this thing like a Burger King and just be like, how do you want it, officer? Some freebies. Grab those freebies. I don't know if those are gonna be important later on, but it seems like they might be. I hope the owner of the electronics store.
Morning. Hostile forces approaching.
I love dancing. Let's tango. I feel a little bit guilty for looting while you guys are running around, but it'll be okay. I know it will. I do like M9s, man. This is just a satisfying ass gun to use right here. It's so stable and it's so accurate. What's the point of a car alarm? Like, you ever realize that every car has a car alarm, but, like, nobody cares anymore? Like, when a car alarm goes off, they're so prevalent that, like, you don't even look at it. Is there, like, a name for that effect? Because, like, I don't even care when I hear a car alarm. Now, like, back in the 90s, early 90s, maybe if I heard a car alarm, I was like, damn, what a baller. He's got a car alarm. I'm gonna go ahead and just fan the chamber on him. Shit. God, I hate being blown up. Visibility is like 0, too. I don't even know how you could have a firefight in this environment. It's a little rough. It's a little bit foggy out here. Are we being flanked? The shit? Get out of here. Running up on people with baseball bats.
Target is secure. No more hostiles detected.
Alright. So if everybody's safe now and everything's taken care of, you'll excuse me, but I'm about to get myself some more electronics. I've got the feeling that these are going to be important either for, like, upgrading skills later on or something like that, or possibly for manufacturing, like, mods or things in the future that'll be a lot better. How come it still has... I think we got bad guys in the alleys. I don't know. Let's find out. Ow. Continue shooting me, it's fine. I'm a bullet soak just like you. We're all on equal footing here, that's why I'm not mad. Couple more kills, let's take a look and see if there's anything around here.
I want to give a big fuck you to whoever sent me this place.
Looks like we got some people out here to save too, so let's go ahead and I'm going to farm up a couple of supplies so that in the next episode we can go help Paul. But this will give us like some of those random little things we need in order to upgrade people's situations. I'm going the wrong direction right now, aren't I? See, that's why the game gives you a big giant laser line so that you can sort it out, but I don't pay attention to things like that because I'm a little bit duncy. Oh, there's an incident report? Hold on, what's that? Yeah, I'll deal with them in a minute. What's an incident report? A report on an incident would be my guess. That would be my guess, but...
Regroup was 20 minutes ago. What took you so long? Sorry, man. I ran into some trouble and had to take a detour. So what'd you bring back? I got nothing. There were too many, man. I had to drop it and run. Nothing. You think this is some kind of welfare gig? You think we put our asses on the line so you can get protection and a free meal? No, I'm sorry. Get your shit together, or you're gonna find out what it's like to be on the outside looking in. Got no room for dead weight. That's your last warning.
You don't have to take their crap anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta make those bodies fly. I like it when they get vertical like that. I used to try and time it back in the day when I was a kid playing GoldenEye. I would take the proximity mines and I would put them on the ground, and I'd try to like orchestrate like these complex assassinations of just like random characters walking around. And if you could launch them into the air, that's how you knew you won. A M249B. All right. Got some ammo or something over here. What is this? Looks like we have to get roof-bound for that, though. And how we do that, I have no idea. Hey, what's up, random police officer? You didn't want to help out with that shootout or anything? He's like, well, you chucked a grenade at them first, so, you know, I figured I didn't know who the aggressor was. You've got a government endorsement, so I figured I'd just stay out of it. There we go. Let's get those treasures. Got a med kit right here. What's in on this side right here? A hostage key. That's where my hostage is at. Oh, they're back in here. Okay.
The civilians have been secured.
Cool. Why you got your socks rolled up like Chipper Jones, man? Maybe those are just like really, really tight rain boots. He's got to keep his style game on and cracking. A military Scar H. I don't know if I want to use that one just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take it, but just not sure about it. Should we check all the doors? Does that matter? Like, can there be, does the loot appear when it's behind the door before you walk up? I wasn't paying attention when we did this before, so I could be wrong. That door does not appear to want to work at all. That door is incredibly lazy. On the map, we've got what looks like side missions over here.
Agent, are you busy? Because we have a problem. Someone's messing with the antennas, and I bet you're handy with an antenna. Such a smarty. All that education. Fix it for a lady.
You guys stop slap fighting over here? God, you're like a bunch of 6-year-olds. Global virus outbreak and people having slap fights in the middle of the streets. Like, no, you go do it. You go do it. I don't want to change the router. It's too far.
Alert. Intercepting JTF radio traffic.
Taking small arms fire. Small arms fire. Movers have us in their sights. JTF hearing this? Please respond.
Tracking signal.
JTF's trying.
Uploading coordinates.
Ooh.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
I think we got a quickie magazine or something. From where? Oh, Christ. I'm gonna play this one hot. I do like this gun. I just don't think it pops hard enough for me. Like, when I drop rounds on somebody, I want it to go just like pop, pop.
No more hostiles detected.
Got some security wing supplies. Man, we're having a good day out right now. This is a fun little afternoon, huh? Sorry, man. I got time to talk to you right now. I got too many jobs to do. They just keep lining things up, and I just keep doing them. I don't know if I should be doing this or if I'm, like, lowering my own marketability or what, but apparently I'm just supposed to keep trucking. I don't think I can open that right there. I thought about it for a second, but the sun never shines on closed doors and all that shit. Alright, so who's messing with the antenna? The antennae. Oh, good. Somebody installed a climbing tarp. I can never climb without a climbing tarp. Christ. Oh, shit. Ow! Did you just shoot me with a beanbag gun? Dick! Oh, it disorients you if you stay in the cloud. Okay. Disorient this, son. I got infinite heals, dude. I'm not afraid of you anymore. I would have been before I had infinite heals, but now that I got infinite heals, it's like, ah, whatever. He can't stop me. Hey, I said control leap. There you go. Control leap over that, man. We got a 416 right there. Got a laser sight, I think, which will be hella dope. I can't wait to put that on my gun, because laser sights are sick as hell. I got one of those military-grade lasers, like one of those ones that's like 1,000,000 lumens or whatever the hell it is for like 50 or 60 bucks. My cat knocked it off the table and broke it, so. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, man. Like an obstacle course or some shit? Dude. Alright, well, up the wall we go. I think we got this handled. Like, this isn't going to be that big of a deal. I just got to figure out where do we go right now that we're inside the building. It looks clear in here. Looks vaguely clear in here. Oh, there's a window. Okay, so out the window. Go. Jump over. I'm commanding you to jump over as your master. Jump over the window, noble agent. There we go. He jumped and did what I wanted him to do. Ladder up. Alright, and I wonder if this is going to be just like a cakewalk. Like we just walk in and push a button and we're good to... Nope, there's guys over there. Never mind. We are definitely going to have to fire a couple rounds, but if I can get a good jump on them, it's going to be game over. So there it is. Ooh, lit up 2 of them with the same pistol burst. See, that's the way I like to do business right there. You got to keep it nice and efficient. Now that all 3 of them are down, I don't think there's anybody else over here. The radar is looking remarkably clear. We'll worry about loot in a minute. Hit the button.
Oh, look at you. You did real good. It's all fixed and nice now. I wish Benny were that handy.
Well, I'm known for being handsy. There's a reason that I'm not allowed to go a large majority of the public areas in the city where I reside, so... I may or may not be a little red dot on a map. I really haven't figured it out just yet. It's a little too heartbreaking to look, in all honesty. I mean, I bet it's fine. It's just that, I don't need anxiety. I don't need to worry about it. Consequences. Who cares about those? Jump off the fire. There you go. You'd think more of these fire escapes would go all the way... I wonder why they don't go all the way down to the ground, just so people don't have access to, like, your windows and shit.
Yeah, helpline, how may I help you? Yeah, I want to report a missing person. It's, my brother. Okay, ma'am. What's his name? Trevor. It's, Trevor Sloan. And when and where was he last seen? We were at the, outside Madison Square Garden 2 days ago. He disappeared in the crowd. And then I, waited for him by the post office, but he didn't show up.
No, Jesus, please.
I have no idea where he is, and now I'm all by myself.
Alright. Well, I think that's all. I'm going to go ahead and run to the next objective. I'm going to end the episode right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me for The Division. I will see you all next time. Thank you for being vocal about liking and disliking the series. I definitely like to be helped. Welcome to the concrete jungle. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Hi, everybody.